Alright, another parking spot for Disney. Guess what that means? Today, we are rating Disneyland rides because we're going to Disneyland Park. So far, it looks like a nice day, nice and cloudy. At the start, not too hot, not too cold. Should be 3 degrees cooler today than it was when we went to DCA. Oh, no. In the distance there, you can see Guardians of the Galaxy. That was a ride that we rope dropped a few days ago. But today, we are rope dropping Indiana Jones. That's right, folks, Indiana Jones. It is a popular ride. It usually has a long wait, and it breaks down a lot, so why not do it right away? So, not only is it Andrea's birthday today, it's also Disneyland's birthday today. That's right, folks. Not the whole 2 parks, just Disneyland, the one park. Happy 69th birthday, Disneyland Park. Happy 25th birthday, Andrea. And here we are, Disneyland. I think we're off to get a button for Andrea, or to go to the line. We'll find out. Alright, given the time that I have, I will talk about Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is a roller coaster dark type ride in which you ride in a temple of the Forbidden Kingdom. And you just try to survive, and Indy saves you, of course. So, that's what's going on. And at this time, we are at Disneyland City Hall, waiting to get that birthday pin. We're about to round the corner of Main Street. Let's see. Here's the castle from this view. Happy birthday! Here's the castle from the right side of the street. Here's the castle dead center of the street. Here's the castle 3 times zoom. Here's a video of the left side of the street. Here's a video of the right side of the street. There's a video of a clock that may or may not work. There's a video of me. Alright, the fun walk is over and we're in the, what would you call it? The esplanade of all the lanes around. So, we're going to Adventureland. Just wait in line now. Alright, Indiana Jones, Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Thrill, overall, 10. It is a very thrilling dark ride. Scare, this ride can be scary for some. In fact, I think it's scarier than the Haunted Mansion. So, I'm giving it a 9. It's not the most scary, but it has snakes, it's dark, it's loud, it's fast. There's skeletons, you name it. A lot of things that can scare you. Also being in the dark. Overall atmosphere, the whole queue is the atmosphere. And in the background of the outer queue, you also have Jungle Cruise in the background, which kind of makes it, the jungle vibe, so it fits in. I give it a 10. Not hard to score high on that one. Right, next up is Pirates of the Caribbean. It's hard to tell if this one has a plot, but it is a dark ride. You go around, you see Jack Sparrow. You get to experience some curses. There are a few dead pirates, and then they become alive, see some main characters. And I think you go through a pirate town called Tortuga or something like that. But yeah, in Tortuga, you can see some Easter eggs that they put into the second movie, I believe. More so than the first. Pirates of the Caribbean. Thrill, I give a 6. It's a dark ride, it's slow. You look at things. Not that thrilling. The only thrill that it had was the 2 drops that it had. Scare, there's some scary features. I'd give that probably about a 6 as well. There's skeletons and stuff. Some explosions, nothing crazy. Overall atmosphere, the interior is very short, but it has a nice beginning and a whole theme to the ride. So I'd give that probably about an 8 out of the whole thing. I love pirates. Anyways, next we're going to Big Thunder, which is a roller coaster type ride. No real plot, just riding a coaster in the wilderness. Alright, Big Thunder Mountain, the Thunder Railroad track of coaster-like attraction. I give a thrill level of 9. It is thrilling, it goes fast enough, hits the turns quite well. Scary, not many scary things. I'd probably give it about a 6 just because there's some loud dynamite up one of the hills that it takes you up, and it's loud. So it might scare some people with the bangs. And overall atmosphere. It's an outside sort of thing, a lot of mountains around it. Makes you feel like you're in, you know, the frontier, so does real well there. I will give that a 7 as well. Alright, off to space we Boom, we're in space. There are 2 rides in this park. Not sure if we're doing them both at this moment, but I think we're going on one. Rise of the Resistance and Smuggler's Run. So whichever one we go on first. One's a game type attraction, the other is a dark ride type attraction. Alright guys, it's going to be Smuggler's Run. We're doing some smuggling today. Okay, Smuggler's Run. Thrill, I give an 8. It is thrilling as a game, a virtual game. I really liked it. Scary, maybe 5. It's not that scary. You're kind of in a pit, other than having to do some things and maneuver around stuff. It's not that bad. And atmosphere, it is a good atmosphere. Very nice queue. I give this one 9. Alright, next, get some drinks. Coffee time, I think. And we'll see if Rise of the Resistance or... yeah, Rise of the Resistance is good to go.
Of course not. Well, we'll be watching, just in case. I think you have a vacation to get back to.
Unfortunately, the coffee place doesn't open till about 10:45. So right now I'm on a boat and it's going fast and I'm wearing flippy floppies. Here's a look at the Haunted Mansion and Tiana's Bayou soon to open. Construction's still underway. It's looking pretty good with all that foliage on top and whatnot. Oh, and they got Tiana's water tower right there. Still a ways to go though.
Off the port side of the riverboat is a wise old shop, sharing the stories from all of us.
Go Beavs!
To take a
It's coffee time. Space coffee? Space coffee? With cereal. Or is it? I believe they call it here on Patois. Spaceballs. Next up is Pinocchio's Dark Ride, a story about Pinocchio's twisted adventures. Alright, Pinocchio's Dark Ride, thrill, 5, scariness, 6, overall atmosphere, 6. Next up we got Teacups, looks very thrilling. Alice in Wonderland's Teacup Spins Extravaganza. Not the actual name, but that's what I want to call it right now. Thrill, 7. Scary, 0. Not very scary. Atmosphere, probably about a 1. It's nice to have the tree and the lion. Gives you the shade. But there's not much else to the whole ride itself. So, low score on that one. Alright, we made it to Toontown. I think we might do the newest ride here. Runaway Railway.
Folks, want to take a ride on the train? Excuse me, Well, I'm helping these good people and inside your car at all times.
Alright, for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, I give the thrill level a 7. The scare, well, it's not that scary. There's a tornado in there, probably about a 4. And, of course, the atmosphere. The whole thing is very historic. You get to see Mickey and stuff, so I give that a 9. Small World. And right now, they're doing their little jamboree out front. It is a boat-themed water attraction where you fly at the speed of light to different countries and different cultures, and you get to experience it all within a flash of basically light. During this time, it takes about a minute to voyage through time and space in order to experience everybody's home, because it's a small world after all. A Small World, thrill level 1, not very thrilling. Scare level 100. Those guys, their soulless eyes, singing constantly. Scary. In all actuality, not scary at all. 0. Atmosphere. I like the building, but the outside interior, you know, nothing really attractive. Probably about a 2, just because the outside does a little show. But yeah, I like seeing the boat and the train go through the town there. Pretty cool. Alright, every good day of raiding needs a break. We are going to Oga's Cantina, which we've never been to in this park. We've been to the one in Orlando, but not this one. Are you excited?
Yes.
We're excited. This is the only place where you can actually get an alcoholic beverage in Disneyland. The only other place would be across the way at DCA. So, time for some space drinks. There's people in the way, but R2-D2 is there. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Next up, we got the Jungle Cruise. Got about a 30-minute wait here. But so far, nice weather, not too hot. This is the queue. Alright, next up on the rate list, what ride was that? Oh yeah, Jungle Cruise. Thrill level I give about a 5, the scare level about a 2, and the atmosphere, the whole ride is pretty cool, so I'd say 9 atmosphere. Like any other day, I'm always willing to try new things. Today, I am mixing up a combination of things. From here, Bengal barbecue, I got a meat skewer, a beef skewer to be exact. It's hot and spicy. After this, I will go get a pretzel garlic bread something or another, and combined, it'll make a skewer sandwich with cheese on a pretzel bread hoagie type thing, I think. So, apparently it's good. Let's hope so. Cheesy garlic pretzel bread, very cheesy, and a skewer. Alright, let's combine it. Alright, concoction complete. Let's see how it is. I didn't take any footage of me eating it, but dang, that was some good combination there. Oh, there's a monorail. Next up is the Matterhorn bobsleds, which is a roller coaster type attraction. It's been determined that the left side bobsled is the best. Just got off the Matterhorn. It was about 90-ish minutes, so pretty long wait, but thrill level 9. Very thrilling, very fast, very turny. Scare level, there are some scary snowman type Bigfoot, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeti. So scary. Probably a 9 there as well. overall atmosphere, the outside queue, not very inviting. The mountain is cool looking. I'm going to give it a 4 just because it's just a mountain. Just a mountain. Alright, next up is Star Tours. A virtual ride in which you wear glasses and venture through the stars in Star Wars. A robot takes you through a tour and you help the resistance sometimes. It really just depends on what videos you get to see. Right, Star Tours. Thrill. I give a 6. Honestly, depends on the videos that you get. Sometimes it's more thrilling, other times it's not. This time around, not so much. So, average score. Scary, not so much. Maybe the movement, kind of extreme. Probably a 5. That midpoint. The atmosphere, the inside is pretty cool. It's like a launch bay, or like an airport. Yeah. So for that, I would give it a 8. Pretty neat inside, if you ask me. I don't know if I said, but we just got off of Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters, which is a game-type dark ride in which you shoot at targets. The thrill of it was, pretty thrilling. I'd give it about a 7. You just kind of shoot at monsters and aliens and all that stuff, so pretty fun. Scary? Not scary at all. Give it a 0. The queue wasn't crazy, but the inside's okay. I give it a 3 because it's a short inside atmospheric wait. Otherwise, you're just outside for most of it, and there's no theming to it. And of course, everybody, including myself, needs to stop to take a picture of the castle. Ooh, a fountain. Alright, next up we got Snow White's Enchanted Wish, which is a dark-themed ride. Some people even call it scary, but it's been redone in the past years, so maybe it's not as scary. This is just what I've been told. It's time to not be scared. Alright, ranking Snow White. 5 across the board. It's decently thrilling. It's decently scary. Not as scary as it used to be. And the atmosphere is like you're in a village, town, or house. It's pretty nice. Longest standby of the day, perhaps? Rise of the Resistance. A dark ride in which you are basically just leaving the planet, going up into space, and then you get chosen, quote unquote, by the First Order. And they're like, hey, you probably have some rebel suspicions on your ship there, so we're gonna stop you. And they prison you, they want to interrogate you, and of course the Resistance comes and, saves you. So that's the ride. Alright, Rise of the Resistance. I give a 9 on the thrill level. It's very thrilling, you're in the action, very cool. Scare level, I give it a 8. It can be scary, there's a lot of blasting, there's a lot of booms, there's a lot of ups, and there's a lot of downs. There's also a drop at the end. And atmosphere. This one takes the cake. I give it a 10 because the whole queue is well done. You get taken up into space, you get captured by the First Order, they put you in a prison. Good theming, good atmosphere. Next up we got Casey's Junior Circus Special. We're going on a trip, on a train. Alright, Casey Junior's Special Circus Roundabout Extravaganza train ride in Fantasyland. Thrill 6. You got a lot of ups and downs. It's not very scary, it's just a train ride. Maybe a 1. Just for those who are a little afraid of speed and open carts and stuff like that. Atmosphere, there's not much atmosphere other than just the surrounding aspects of it, so I'd probably give it a 2. Still good atmosphere, just not like engulfed in. Alright, next up is Alice in Wonderland. 25-minute wait. Alright, Alice in Wonderland, score time. Thrill 3. Not the most thrilling. As a dark ride, it is just very story-esque, which is fine, just not thrilling. The coolest part was going outside. It is one of the few that do go outside. It goes up. Scare factor, 7. There are moments in Alice in Wonderland that are just weird and plain scary, so that's why I give it a 7. On a side, I think the atmosphere for the queue is very lackluster, not very intriguing. But yeah, that's about it. Alright, second to last ride of today in the rating system, Autopia, which is a car-esque ride, in which has a track. You ride a go-kart, you can't leave that track no matter how hard you turn, so it's easy for anybody who hasn't driven to drive. Even kids that don't have a license or can steer at all. It'll basically do it for you. All you gotta do is press the gas. Autopia. Score. Thrill 3. Scary 0. Atmosphere 2. Just because it's interesting. Alright, next up, Space Mountain. The ride you've probably been waiting for this whole day. We're gonna do it. It's about 11:30 right now. Last ride of the day. Alright, Space Mountain rating. 9 on the thrilling. It is definitely thrilling, it is a coaster ride, and it is dark, so you don't know what's coming. Why did I not give it number 10? Because for a coaster, it's kind of lackluster to me, now that I've experienced a lot of coasters. Alright, scary. I would say about a 9 too, because you can't see what's coming. It's in complete darkness, and you know it's a roller coaster, which is kind of scary. Overall atmosphere, once you get inside the mountain complex, it's pretty interesting because it's like you're going, into a spaceship of some sort. And then you get into the loading bay and it's a spaceship above the coasters, which is cool. 8. Yeah, 8. Alright, and here's my compiled list for today. First we did Indiana Jones, Pirates, after that Thunder Mountain, Smuggler's Run, Pinocchio, Alice's Teacups, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and then a little smaller in text, but Small World, Jungle Cruise, Matterhorn, Star Tours, Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters, Snow White's Enchanted Wish, Rise of the Resistance, Casey Jr., Alice in Wonderland, Autopia, and Space Mountain to finish the day. And my top 5 is definitely going to be Indiana Jones, as it almost scored perfectly, Rise of the Resistance after that, Space Mountain, Thunder Mountain, and of course, the last kind of roller coaster, the Matterhorn. Alright, and with that, the park is closed, guys. It's time to head home. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked my rating video of Disneyland on its 69th birthday. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And as always, go Bees!